Also known as Jubian Watchner, is always Arsenal. 3 points for Arsenal, 1-0 victory over Leeds United, and boy, that was a very nervy game, I must say. Long time I didn't feel like that watching Arsenal play because we have been playing so good. But let me just get to the starting lineup first. We started with Ramsdale in goal, of course Ben White right back, Gabriel and Saliba centre back, and Tomiyasu in the left back position with Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard in the midfield, Martinelli, Saka, and Gabriel Jesus on top. I know I'm saying Tierney because I was studying why Tierney didn't start today. But I think we're just managing his injuries. You know he's injury prone and he played on Thursday. Tomiyasu didn't play on Thursday, so I kind of understand why Tomiyasu would have gotten the nod over Tierney. But realistically, I think Tierney is the better position. Wants the better player to play in that position once Zinchenko is not fit. It worked for us against Liverpool, but let we play to our strengths now. Tomiyasu is not a natural left-sided player. It worked because Salah normally cuts in, so that was cool. But if you have Tierney available, play him. Play him, right? Nevertheless, we started the game. It didn't really start for too long because there were a power outage. There were power outages, I'm not sure. But the game was suspended for a while and was kind of concerning because I was like, wait, is we going to postpone this game? But I don't think we need to postpone these random games, because they will come back to haunt us like, wow, the Tottenham game came back to haunt us last season. But nevertheless, the game returned and we end up with a goal. Saka with the lone item again. And I'm happy for Saka because Saka started the season not too well in terms of score sheet and in terms of assists and so on. But he gradually started to get on the score sheet and assist and contributing to goals. So big up Saka. Lone item yet again. He scored one against, it bounced off of him in the week during the Europa League. But he alone on the score sheet today. Big up Saka. We need Saka to be fit. He's a crucial player for us and he's playing much more mature this season, I must say. On the downside, Leeds dominated us after scoring our goal and they actually got a penalty and threw away the penalty and threw away a number of chances which work in our favor. I would say it was kind of lucky for us, but we definitely have to give thanks when we win these games because here's what's the real deal. 2, 3, 4 years ago, we were dropping these points and we're going to end up with a draw. Although Leeds deserved to at least got a point today, we would have normally lost or draw this game and in the middle of the season, we'd be like, wait, we should have won that game. Hey, we should have won this game. When we picking up our points, kudos to my team. We are currently on top of the table. 4 points gap ahead of Manchester City. They actually dropped points against Liverpool. Big up. But nevertheless, when we win in these games, yes, it's good to look back at the particular game and analyze why Leeds dominated us, why we weren't closing down players faster, why Gabriel continued to make mistakes, why Saliba wasn't having one of his better games, why Tomiyasu was being exploited. There are all of those factors that we can dissect. But on the bright side and on the right side, we got 3 points. That is not normal. I heard a commentary sometime this week with someone saying that Manchester City, they could have a bad game. Their top players could have a 6 out of 10 performance and they could still win. Well, what kind of out of 10 we had today and we still came out with a victory. Yes, it was luck, but we still came out with a victory. And that's important to understand because Arsenal have a vibe about us right now. We actually playing like if, yes, we were making mistakes and we were panicking a lot today, but you never really get a sense that, I felt like we were going to concede, but you never really get the complete sense that, hey, we're going to lose this game. I felt like even if we had conceded, we would have still grind out something to at least score the winner or something because the vibes and the rhythm within the team is just there. The energy is correct right now and we had to appreciate it and be thankful when it comes, because we on top of the table in our World Cup year. We just had to continue to maintain this momentum. The reality is Arteta would definitely work with the defensive part of the game, because it's a clean sheet we got today, but we had to work something out with regards to closing down players. I saw it in the Liverpool game. I saw it in another game we play. Even the Europa game. We starting to ease up on the closing down, and that could cost us. We need to close down from on top consistently. Now, the reality is, when you check out our squad, we have good players starting, and we have some good players coming off the bench. But we have to manage the fitness levels, because you can't really maintain that. Let me be real, fans. We can't expect Arsenal to be pressing, and playing nice football week in, week out. We have to understand that it's back-to-back games, and the reality is fatigue will come into play. So we have to manage it. But Arteta needs to emphasize the importance of, once you're on the pitch, you have to give 100%. And I ain't saying that we're not giving 100%, but we need to really start to close down some of the players coming through the midfield. You know what I mean? Because it could ease up on the pressure in the back line. I'm not saying, I'm not making no excuses for Gabriel and Saliba's performance today. In particular, Gabriel has been making some poor decisions lately. But we need to ease off that strain and close down a little bit more. And to just match the style and the brand and the rhythm that we have going forward. And that's all I say. But on the bright side, we're on top of the table. 4 points ahead of Manchester City. They dropped points against Liverpool. Big up for that. And in addition to that, we would be playing in the Europa League this week on Thursday, while the remaining of the Premier League is playing. And it's good for us, because Manchester City, even if they win their game, we would still be on top. You see that? And we are supposed to play Manchester City, so everything's still working in our favor. So let's just continue to support the team, and watch now. It's always Arsenal.